You ever post one photo and watch the vultures blink awake? I uploaded a slow panning shot of my $135,000 Porsche. Sunlight catching the curve of the hood. Caption: New chapter. 2 hours later, my phone buzzed. Family meeting tomorrow. Treat as urgent. My parents had skipped my wedding. They were suddenly very, very interested in my chapter. I showed up in style. Dad's hands trembled around his tea. You know why we called, Mom said. We need to talk about the house. Their tone was civil but hungry. They'd skipped my wedding because they'd been in deep with a developer, quietly arranging to sell the family property, the house where I grew up, for a condo project. They wanted the profit to secure retirement. They'd been cozying up to the project manager for months and conveniently avoided the wedding so the family name wouldn't complicate the deal. I listened. I sipped my wine. Then I slid my phone across the table, opened a live stream, and hit record. Funny thing, I said, smiling like velvet. I just closed on something too. You know that developer you like? I own most of the shares of the company buying the land. Their faces drained. I bought it quietly over the last 6 months. Shell accounts, silent bids, private auctions. I played the emails I'd scraped from their meeting with the project Manny. I switched the live stream to the developer's board portal and showed the transfer confirmation. My signature, my company name. Dad lunged for me like a man trying to stop a train. You can't, he started. Oh, but I can. I stood up, calm as a con. I'm not selling, not to you. Not to anyone who'd throw families out for profit. I wasn't here for revenge that ruined them. I was here to hollow them out of what mattered most to them. Control. I signed, on camera, the deed transferring the property into a community trust I'd set up weeks ago, and funded by an anonymous donor, me. The trust would preserve affordable housing. You sold out your morals for a check, I told them. So I sold your plans for a future. Mum cried. Dad turned red with the kind of shame money can't dry. Their protests were drowned by comments and shares pouring in from viewers. Neighbors who'd lost homes. Activists who'd been tracking the development. But here's the sweeter part. I donated the initial proceeds from the Porsche sale. Yes, I sold it that week. The car had been a statement to fund microgrants for women starting small businesses in our area. The image of the shiny car was the bait. The real payoff was watchable, sustainable change. They had wanted to cash out of our past. I cashed them out of the future they'd planned without us. If you love watching entitlement get its comeuppance, and want the next chapter where I take apart another suit of armor, subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell. Revenge is delicious, but change, that's unforgettable.